My name is Danelle, and I'm from Logan, Utah. There are some definite things I know about our God, and that is that He knows us, that He loves us, that He will not leave us comfortless, and that there are angels on the other side that are here to lift us in our hard times. And this is my story. My husband and I were married almost 10 years ago, and the goal was to get married and have a million babies. And unfortunately, we dealt with infertility for many years. And we went to fertility specialists, and there was just heartache after heartache that we weren't able to get pregnant. Adoption would be a good choice for us. And we decided to get the paperwork together. We got the home study completed and started working down that path. So shortly after we announced that we were hoping to adopt, we connected with a birth mom, and things were going really well. She let us know that she was going to be going in for a C-section, so we flew down to Arizona and we spent time with the baby, and we named the baby. And the last day that we were going to spend at the hospital, that mom decided to keep the baby, and we were going to go home empty-handed. After the years of trying to have a baby, and then having the devastation of that dream kind of just being ripped away from us out of something that wasn't our control, I remember just hitting the wall in the hospital with my back and just sliding straight down to the floor. I couldn't breathe. This was just so devastating, and we were asked to leave the hospital. We booked our flight home. We fell apart in a hotel room. It was probably one of the hardest things that our family had to go through at that point. We had to carry an empty car seat with us and the diaper bag that we had packed. We were getting funny looks that we had this empty car seat but no baby, and a lot of airport workers were asking us why, and that was the hardest walk I think I've ever had to do. I had to tell myself just one step at a time, right foot, left foot. Eventually I did get to my seat. Obviously I remember wanting to just crumple, but it was at that moment that I realized what it meant to be carried on a prayer. And I truly knew that people were praying for us, and I knew that angels lifted us and carried us onto that plane. When we got home, devastation hit again, and there was a lot of grieving. I remember looking at a car in front of me thinking, how hard do I have to hit that car in front of me to just let the pain go away? It was just something that we had wanted for so long. As time went on, people asked questions, and somebody asked me, what do you feel like you were supposed to learn through all of this? And the question hit me kind of hard, and it was kind of a frustrating question because I wanted to scream at the top of my lungs, like, we have learned patience through this journey of infertility. Like, what more were we supposed to learn? But the words came into my brain so quickly, and I responded, I think I learned that life happens and God heals. And it was just this idea that we as human beings have come to this earth with an opportunity to choose how we act in situations. And that mom could have placed her baby with us and it would have been great. But she also could have chosen to parent like she did, and it was still great. God didn't abandon either one of us, and there was a lot of healing that was able to take place. And I found that so comforting that we have a God that loves us enough to not abandon us in our choices, that no matter what happens, we'll never fully be doomed. And 4 months to the day, we got a call that there was a baby boy born in Ogden, and we packed our bags for just so excited, drove down with 30 minutes to spare, made it to Ogden Hospital, and that's when our son Logan was born. He is just the light of our lives. He's now 16 months old, and he's so fun. He's just such a blessing, and we just thank God every day that He's in our lives. Through this experience, I was able to learn that God truly does know us. He loves us, He is so intensely aware of our situations. He's there to carry us. And with the assistance of angels, I know that we can get through hard trials, and I know that there's a greater plan for us here on this earth.